Hey, thanks for joining us for Grown Man Record Night as we're kicking 2012 out the door. I'm on the boot. We're booting it. We're booting it right square out the door. 2012. See ya. See ya. We hope everybody's had a good holiday and had some quality time with family and friends and whatnot. We've had a good time hanging out. Got some cool presents. Got some new overalls. Got a whole bunch of new things. Some things that go pop and bang. What? But we appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We're jamming by request from Pops. We got the Woodstock soundtrack, which we played not too long ago. But this is just great. It's pretty much everybody that played at Woodstock, their live performances, and it's really cool to just hear it live and imagine like that's what it sounded like if you were there. That's pretty crazy. But anyhow, let's move on to our digs of the week. And this is special digs of the week. And then the fact that these are things that I got for Christmas. And it's not necessarily digs in the fact that we pulled them out of a crate in some kind of, squirrely, back room store anywhere. These are new records. And we don't normally feature brand new records on Grown Man Record Night. But I got all these from my girlfriend for Christmas. And these are quality records. So let's get on down to brass tacks. We heard this Thelonious Monk record, the unique Riverside 12-209, earlier. I don't know a lot about this record. It doesn't say a lot on here, and I hadn't looked a lot of it up. But I didn't have any Thelonious Monk. That's not something you come across. What it was, Rocky Mount, born in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Represent. So it's cool to have some Thelonious Monk. I didn't have any. I've got Coltrane. I've got Miles Davis. I've got Wes Montgomery. I've got the Sidewinder, Bill Evans trio. I got a lot. And I didn't have any Thelonious Monk, so that's a quality pickup for my collection. I got a great jazz collection. We got a great jazz collection. Moving on. How about some frickin' DJ Shadow, man? Introducing. Let me sit these down. So, the 1996 release by DJ Shadow, Introducing, which has got one of the dopest covers ever. This was released on Mowax in '96, and this has got all the. This is the first album ever that was comprised completely of samples. Start to finish, everything in this record is samples. And that sounds like, yeah, whatever. But if you really stop and think about it, each snare hit was from a different record. Tom hit, different record. Bass drum hit, different record. You know, the little guy talking in that one track, different record. I mean, these are all things sampled from different vinyl records. And, DJ Shadow's a legend in the vinyl community. And this is like the seminal record for him, and it's really cool to have this. Double LP, nice, thick, 180-gram vinyl, quality pickup. Also, something I did not have, which is a big part of the reason that I'm a musician anyhow, Nirvana. This is the re-release of Bleach on 180-gram vinyl. Came out just like a year or so ago. 2009, actually. Double LP, the other LP, is actually a live show from 1990 at the Pine Street Theater in Portland, Oregon. I've not even listened to the live record yet, but you know, Bleach, man. My first band, we covered School, Pork Chop, my first band, Pork Chop. We covered School and Love Buzz, and Negative Creep is probably my favorite Nirvana song ever. Negative Creep just makes me want to punch people. Even being an old man, I just want to go around and hit people. But it's cool to have this, and it's cool to have it on extremely high-grade vinyl. And we're going to listen to most of these here coming up lately. Another just person that I should have had in my record collection a long time ago, and it's kind of tough to find stuff, but they start re-releasing it on the Warp label, is Richard D. James and the Aphex Twin Project. And can't say enough, as much as Nirvana has done for me in the terms of rock and roll coming up. That was my Beatles. When I was in high school, Nirvana was my Beatles. And as I got a little older, got a little weirder, and listened to some different kinds of music. This is one of those stadium announcements. They're going to tell you not to eat the brown acid. This record's so weird. But so I didn't have any Richard D. James, and he's a major influence, and I picked up, or got for Christmas, the Richard D. James album, which that's from like 98 maybe? '96, my bad. But that's classic. That's got Yellow Calx, Cornmouth, Girl Boy Song, Cornish Acid. I mean, that's great stuff, man. And also, I Care Because You Do, which this is a double LP. It's the most confusing LPs I've ever seen. But Moo Kid, that's one of my favorite Aphex Twin songs, or songs period, really ever. I've got a really soft spot for Richard D. James. I'm just kind of I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of a homo when it comes to Richard D. James stuff. I can't say enough about it. Another quality record I got for Christmas, Massive Attack. Are you kidding me? Girlfriend picked me up Massive Attack, Blue Lines. I've not even opened this. This is still sealed. We're going to play this a little later on. And I didn't look up what year this is from. I should have. So if you know something about it, hit us up in the social stream. But we're going to play that later. I love Massive Attack, man. My mom actually likes Massive Attack. That always makes me happy. A lot of people like Massive Attack. That's a good quality music construction. That's the way I'll put it. Music construction. They know how to put good songs together. Smack. Moving right along. And our last one that I picked up, it's another one I've not opened yet. Radiohead, OK Computer. This is the 97 release, but this is the re-release from the Capitol Vaults. 180-gram vinyl, audiophile quality. Still sealed. This is a really dope record to have in the collection. I mean, this is what I consider, this is coming off of the Bends. Radiohead had some great songs off the Bends. This is when they really started getting really weird. And Karma Police was a big radio hit, but it was kind of in the standard tradition of Radiohead. But some of these other tracks on here, like Paranoid Android and No Surprises, which is one of my favorites, and I mean, some of these other ones get pretty left of center, and it's kind of the start of the weird cycle for Radiohead. And then they got even weirder and did more electronica stuff. They were really heavily influenced by Aphex Twin, as well as I was. And I got all these records for Christmas. Woo! That's awesome, man. What a great Christmas. What a great Christmas. But we want to say a special shout out. What's the young lady's name, cameraman? Steph. We want to say a special hello to Steph tuning in, and there's a few other people out there tuning in that's never tuned in before. Hey, man, we appreciate you, and all the regulars, too. We've had a big crowd tonight. That's really cool. We're also eating, we got a chip chat coming up later where we're going to talk about some potato chips. But look at this, gentlemen. I got this in my stocking. Look at this. Look down here. The Portly Pickle. I've been gnawing on a little pickle I got in my stocking because I like a big old dill pickle. What? Big old dill pickle. So we appreciate everybody hanging out. We're going to listen to some more Woodstock soundtrack. And then Cameraman had a great dig we're going to feature coming up in a special episode. Big box of records for one low price. And some of the stuff in there, we got some Floyd in there. We got that Three Dog Night we heard earlier was from in there. And there's a whole bunch of other for Pops. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in there that we've not even tapped. Great classic rock stuff, man. Great stuff. So we hope everybody has a happy new year. Happy New Year. And, this is our way of kicking 2012 out the door. So we appreciate everybody hanging out with us here on Grown Man Record Night. And we'll be back directly with a chip chat. New Year Chip Chat, where we're going to talk about new chip things for the new year and doing healthy by your own business. Doing healthy by your own business. Vitamins. Heroin is a vitamin. Don't let anybody tell you different. Nowhere in the rule book does it say that all vitamins must be good for you. Heroin is a vitamin.